Meantime, a multi-million-dollar development could be at risk at the State House. Lawmakers are working on a new 5-year casino moratorium that would block a proposed casino in Linn County. WHO 13 Zach Fisher is live at the State House. Zach, lawmakers are trying to beat a February 6th deadline.
That's correct, Aaron. It's because that's when the State Racing and Gaming Commission will make a decision on whether or not to give a license to the proposed Cedar Crossing Casino and Entertainment Center. Now, a committee in the House was just hearing a piece of legislation on the casino moratorium that advanced out of the committee in a vote of 17-8, and that's going to be debated on the House floor on Thursday, I'm told. And the Senate, a similar bill does exist, but conversations are not as far along here as they are in the House.
I've been opposed to expanding gambling in the state, so that position is very popular in my district. On the other hand, we have a regulatory apparatus in place to deal with questions like this, so it makes sense to me that we let them do their job.
There's a study about Cedar Crossing. It states that it would grow statewide commercial gambling revenue by $60 million. Senator Rosenboom wasn't a big fan of that. Now, the Senate bill is only a moratorium until June of 2030. The House bill is more expansive. It sets new standards for the Racing and Gaming Commission, not allowing a new license to be issued if the new casino would negatively impact the existing casino's receipts by more than 10%.
I don't think the legislature should be in the business of picking winners and losers. I know a number of people in this room believe in competition.
None of us in this room could go and open up a casino tomorrow. It's a heavily regulated industry, and I believe decisions of this magnitude should be compelled to consider things such as cannibalism and how it affects those that have invested hundreds of millions of dollars, and most importantly, employing our constituents as we speak.
I mentioned those comments just happened recently, the bill moving out of the House committee, their floor debate on Thursday. I asked Representative Kaufman after the committee meeting what happens if Cedar Crossing is approved for the license. He says his fight then for a 5-year moratorium is over. He also shares with me that he'd be willing to drop those provisions around competition, the 10% receipt part that I had mentioned too, if that means the Senate would just pass a flat 5-year moratorium. So we'll see debate on this coming up this Thursday, and then it's up to the Iowa Senate and then the governor if she wants to sign that into law.
Okay, we'll continue to follow it. Thanks, Zach.